Here's some rules my mildly strict parents have for me. I'm not allowed to be on my phone when I wake up unless I've finished my entire morning routine and done my chores. And if they see me on my phone and none of my chores are done, then they're probably gonna take it, which I think is reasonable. My parents aren't really strict about clothes at all, especially like in the spring and summer. But during the winter and fall, if the weather is really cold, I'm not allowed to wear like crop tops or like no sleeve or like skirts without wearing like tights or something. Going with that, it's also not recommended. This isn't like a rule, but it's also not recommended to me if I do wash and goes during really cold weather because they don't want me getting sick. My parents, I think where they're hardest on me is about my grades. They don't expect anything for me underneath an A or a B, especially since I've been homeschooled for a while, so school shouldn't be so hard to the point that I'm not getting anything below an A or a B. Before I go to bed, I have to make sure that my phone is plugged in all the way across the room so that it's not right next to my bed so that I won't be tempted to be on it before I go to sleep. For social media wise, they obviously don't care if I have social media accounts, but their only request is that I look somewhat put together and I'm somewhat put together before I go out on the internet and put myself out there because they don't want me to be seen in a negative way. Their biggest thing is that I'm just always respectful and kind to other people around me. When it comes to boys, my parents aren't generally strict, but they do have some rules. So like one of the rules is that I can't go on a one-on-one date without them being there like alone with the boy until I'm in high school. What they're pretty chill about is that they can come to my house, they just have to be home and they have to be like, it has to be like an open space. Like my parents think that I'm spending way too much like scroll time or just free time on my phone and they think it's just getting out of hand. They will give me screen time limits, but there are ways that I can earn not having screen time limits. So like just showing how responsible I can be with and without the phone. They also say that they would way rather me be on my phone making content and not consuming content. But yeah, that's basically it. Let me know in the comments down below if you want a part 2 and also let me know if you think my parents' rules are reasonable.